up, everybody? This is Team Anamex, consisting of Tina Gomez and
Mark Wynn, and we are back with another video. This time explaining to you guys about a previous series turned into a brand new series, and not many of you may remember, but a while back we were working on this, which is the Hostile Love series. It was supposed to be 3 small and short books, short series. It's based on a story that I had wanted to tell for a while, and it was originally written solely by me with illustrations by her, and we managed to get one done. And during the process of writing between the second and third one, I was going to try and get them all done at once and just have them all done in a bulk. But during the process of writing the second and third one, I kind of, as a writer, I kind of lost interest in what I was doing. And I think that was because I started writing this series to please others and to meet expectations of things that I thought it was similar like, and I was trying to, in essence, make the best story ever. Or, I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be the best story ever, but make something amazing instead of just making something that I wanted to make and then letting the people decide if it was great or whatever. But overall, I just wasn't being satisfied with the way things were turning out. I felt pressured by my own self to, make something amazing. You about to say something?
yeah, I was gonna say, I also felt when I was doing the art, I just felt I don't know, just kind of held back. Like I wasn't giving it my all, and like I could have done better, but I just kind of got really tired of it. But I'm trying to find the right word here to explain what I felt. I just didn't feel as motivated to do the just black and white drawings anymore.
Yeah, see, it was supposed to be a novel with, with words in them, but also art. I'm not sure, I think, yeah, some of this art was shown on the channel and, like, these previews. We did make, like, little mysterious previews about, this book, trying to get people excited for it, and we enjoyed making those. I probably enjoyed making those more than I enjoyed writing some of the original story. But the whole point of this is the reboot. Hostile Love, which, the series was called, is now is over with, and we are rebooting it to what we are calling
The Fortune series.
The Fortune series. And it will consist of 3 novels, no art. The novels will be a lot thicker than this. Almost done with the first book, at the time of this video. It's already twice as big as this.
I will still be illustrating the covers as well.
Yep, she'll still be painting the covers,
but
as you already
no art
seen.
inside.
Yep. No art.
Also, I am co-writer.
Yes, she's now co-writing a lot of the story, and it's really helped me a lot as a writer, having those extra ideas and those extra inputs to, really finalizing the story. And I gotta say, I'm a lot happier with the way it's turned out,
yeah.
And I feel like I'm I'm more inspired, and I'm making the story the way that I
intended to.
Yeah, the way I always wanted to. And it's kind of like what happened with Anamex, how we didn't reboot it, but we went back and did things the way we wanted them to without any pressure. Um, so there's also going to be a additional art book,
Yes.
and she will explain to you what
Okay.
that's going to be.
So, because I'm not doing any art inside of the 3 novels, we decided that honestly, I kind of was held back with my artistic abilities with just doing the black and white drawings. My range of using different mediums and doing different kinds of art expands more than just the art.
Pencil drawings.
Yeah, the
mainly.
pencil drawings and the books. And like I said before, I felt held back. So we agreed on that I can do whatever art I want to do for the book in any kind of medium, painting, drawing, color, black and white, whatever. In any kind of art style that I want to as well, for a 4th book, to give the readers a feel of how I can portray the story in my perception, pretty much. So, I'm going to be doing watercolor, acrylic paint, pencil drawing, color pencil drawing. It's going to be great in my opinion. I'm really excited to do it. And I won't feel as held down. The book is also going to have the older drawings from the Hostile Love book in it as well.
The art is going to be, the book itself is going to be it's going to be a little bigger so you can see the art a little more blown up. It's going to be, we're really going to put a lot of work into that. And that one's going to be really special. Don't want to really give away too many details about it because things could change from here to now. But all we know is we want to make it the best thing that we could possibly make it. But I guess the only thing left to say is that the first part of the Fortune series is called The Gift of Fortune. And The Gift of Fortune will be out this spring / early summer. It all depends on how the editing process goes as we're finishing up. And we're super excited for you guys to read. And yeah, we know a lot of our fans you're more into manga, comics, things like that. But we highly encourage you to read the Fortune series. The Fortune series, it still has the main premise of Hostile Love, which was about a guy named Michael Fortune, who is a writer, and he's writing a story about these different couples and their relationships and how their lives unfold. And he's like an independent writer at first, and people enjoy what he does, but at some point he gets noticed by bigger people, which allows him to have a bigger
range
and audience, and he starts working on a new series, which is actually called
Hostile Love. It's like a little cameo we did.
Yeah, like an Easter egg type thing. And so I really don't want to give too much away. It's kind of hard for me to give a synopsis at this point. But basically, what ends up happening is he gets to this point of no return, where he's pushed to do certain things as a writer that kind of questions who he is as a person and the things that he believes in, and he gets tested, you know, emotionally, and just his character is completely tested in this series, and you find out a lot about him and his backstory, and something interesting about him that makes him different from any other writer that's ever existed, and why his stories are so lifelike, I guess you can say. But like I said, I definitely encourage you guys to read it. You know, I personally feel like this story-wise is the greatest thing that I've ever written, and I hold a lot of pride in Anamex, and when I was writing majority of Anamex, it that holds close to my heart. But this, I feel like I pushed myself to the limits in making this, and I actually am really, really, really proud of this story. So
me too. And as far as writing skills go, I mean, he gave it his all, and I mean, I've told him constantly when we were writing together or just reading parts that he wrote, it's amazing, in my opinion. I love it. It's genius, and I'm a fan of his story. And I really hope that you guys will enjoy it. It, also, to mention, it's still like a mystery, suspense, thriller type story, so.
And with a little bit of fantasy in there. Of course, it's fiction, but there's some really cool stuff in there. And one last thing I want to say is, for the people who did buy Hostile Love, we appreciate the support.
Yes.
And if you were enjoying the story, we're sorry that it's not quite finishing the way you thought it was going to.
But trust us, you will like the rebooted version a lot better.
Yes. And,
it's more expanded too.
And as we try and make our stories more available to you guys, we will let you know different ways that you can buy Anamex and Hostile Love, whether it's on Amazon or, you know, any other from us, or however we decide to do it. We'll make sure you guys are always posted, and you always know what's going on. But I think that's it.
Yeah.
And
so thanks so much, guys. I mean, we can't say this enough. We really, really appreciate you guys supporting us with our projects, and stay tuned, and we'll be back with much more.